Welcome back to round one here. Our hand is not the spiciest. We're playing a discard deck where we're actively trying to get our opponent to lose their hand. That's the theme of our deck. Here at TCGplayer.com, I'm Conley Woods. As you can see, our opening hand kind of misses on that front. We have Duress that attacks our hand, and then later on a Demonic Pact, but we don't have a Harmless offering to combo with their Demonic Pact, and these Fury Blade vampires are pretty bad in our hand. Plus, both of our lands go into play tapped. So yeah, I'm just gonna mulligan this. Alright, this hand's much better. I have turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Asylum Visitor, or Collective Brutality, depending on what I want to do. My opponent has mulligan to 3. He's mulligan to 2. I am expecting a Rage Quit. Also, I'm expecting this Duress to whiff, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh my god. That's such a tilt. That's such a. I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. That's. I feel so bad. There was like no chance we were gonna win that game, but oh my gosh. All right, well, all right. Let's play some. Let's play some real Magic. My opponent's playing blue green and Oath of Nissa, so I can conclude some type of either Super Friends or Ramp deck is where I'm gonna go. Because of that, I'm not gonna bring in the Languishes. I'm gonna leave in my Duresses. I think I'm going to leave in all my Tormented Thought package. Might just keep it as is. I could see bringing in Pick the Brain for Colligan's Command because I don't know exactly how good that's going to be yet. It's unlikely to have artifacts. Alright, I'll bring in some Pick the Brains. But I'm going to keep the 1 Dwellers, the 1 Chandra, get Tutor 4. Alright, let's rock this. Alright, welcome back. Game 2 here with our discard Lupine Prototype deck. This week we're making them discard cards. Last week we discarded our own hand to use it. Sometimes we do that now, but for the most part we're looking to make our opponent discard cards. Play the Cinder Barons because it comes into play tapped always. Gonna lead with Asylum Visitor. It gets past the Offshoot. Offshoot makes me think he's Ramp more than Super Friends, but we'll see. What do you get? Visionary. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna go. What am I gonna do here? I could play the Lupine Prototype. It makes it if I draw Tormented Thoughts, it's really good. I could just Collective Brutality him. That's not that great. Silent Visitor isn't great either. I kind of want to save it for the Collective Brutality so I have a free discard if I need it. I'll just play the Lupine Prototype. It's fine. It's not the most exciting of plays, but it's the best. It has the most ceiling of any play. If I draw Tormented Thoughts, it's just insane. Because he's going to have exactly 5 cards. He's going to play Visionary and go back up to 5. But if I don't draw Tormented Thoughts, this is still a fine line. Because I could just pick a brain and then the turn after Collective Brutality, Asylum Visitor him. Maybe even for all 3 modes, depending what I draw. He's playing the Crush deck. Okay, I haven't seen this deck online, and I haven't even seen a list of it. I just know of it. We're obviously gonna take this Pilgrimage here. He's got a bunch of expensive stuff. Send to Sleep. Yeah, we're definitely taking this Pilgrimage. That was way better than Colligan's Command would have been. He's gonna send my guy to sleep. No. Oh, he drew a Nissa. At least I have the collector brutality for that, but that was a big draw for him. Ooh. Ooh. All right, I can actually do this because he doesn't have enough mana. I can actually get him with the Asylum Visitor and Tormented Thoughts. So I think I'm just going to collect a Brutality, nab 3 things here. All 3 modes, sure. I'll discard a Smoldering Marsh. Should I want to discard a Smoldering Marsh? For 2 life? No, that's dumb. Let's just do 2 modes. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Alright, we should be setting up a, I can either Tainted Thought or Tormented Thoughts, sacrificing my 3/1 to get all of his cards, which is the better play because then I have a 5/5 left over. Or I can rip something off the top. So yeah, he literally can't cast any of these cards. So I'm just going to take the Send to Sleep here. Because why not? If he draws a land, that's fine. Then I'll sack this Highland Visitor, attack for 5. I could also draw another. I could draw like a Fury Blade Vampire. Kept all those cards. Okay, so we're just going to, at this point, we're just going to Tormented Thoughts him and then draw cards off our Asylum Visitor. I mean, he could have drawn a counterspell, I guess, but he drew a Nissa's Renewal. Nice. I'm gonna have to just break this just to get it over with. Alright, draw a card. Duress. That's fine because if he draws any of those cards, no, well, not anymore because he'll have 6 mana. Alright, we are drawing very poorly, but I do get to draw more cards here because he played his land. It's going to be really hard for him to keep a card in his hand. Not attacking, obviously, because of the Illusionary. We go to 17, get another card, another Duress. I mean, I guess Duress won me the last game, so I can't complain too much. Alright, so let's get at all 3 modes. I'm gonna keep a Duress. I just don't need all this stuff. Okay. I could empty my own hand here and get an extra card. It's not the worst play. I'll do it. Alright. So now we're drawing 2 cards, empty-handed. He's empty-handed. Oh, he drew a Waterfall. Or Lumbering Falls. I don't know why I call it a Waterfall. This is a really bad draw for me. Oh, that was a very bad draw. It's like the only draw that I can't get rid of out of my hand. So now I don't get to draw an extra card next turn. That's rough. And then my other draw was a blank too. I've gotten rid of so many lands. 1, 2, 3 lands in my yard. 7, 11. Okay. 12 lands out to my deck. 40 cards. Put me asleep. Okay. I wouldn't have done that if I were him. Giving me a card just to tap my thing, not seeming the best. Well, I'm just going to do this for every mode. Get rid of all these cards. Tormented Thoughts are dead. Okay. Go to 19. He's got a land. Again, I get to draw 2 cards. I've drawn a lot of extra cards this game. I'm trying to leverage to the best of my ability, but I've been bricking pretty bad. Drew 3 Duresses, 3 Tormented Thoughts. Could just use a. He drew a Dead Pilgrimage. I could just use a Tutor or a Demonic Pact. Is he attacking? Wow, okay. He's coming at me. In. You got me. Lupine Prototype is a good draw, considering I have no hand. Boom, 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 boom. He's got 2 lands and whatever he gets off this in his hand. Doing it. He took a while, so that had some options. Oh, he got a Lumbering Falls. Never mind. That was not good because he still has 2 forests in his hand from the Nissa's renewal, or the whatever that was called. Wow. Well, I guess I don't get to attack with my Lupine guy this turn, but that's okay. I'm gonna attack here, hoping he blocks. But if he sends back at me, I don't care too much. Because I'm going to gain 4. So I really only take 2, go to 12. Which isn't that bad. Then I'll leave my guy back. I could theoretically Harmless offering a land or something there. And I gotten in for 5 more. That wouldn't have been the worst play. He's got to worry about attacking because I have an instant or sorcery. Obviously, my 5/5 turns on, and then I block him. So he's probably going to cast other spells first if he can. Sight beyond sight. Wow. All right, so he's just all in on this waterfall plan. We got the 2 crushes, the part the water veil. I mean, he could still get there. I'm hoping not. We have a discard 2 waiting, so as long as he doesn't take an extra turn right now, and if he does, he's not making a guy with it. He's just animating. Okay. Go to 11. I'm gonna leave my Silent Visitor back this turn and make him discard 2 cards. Because that's what he's got in his hand, and we know his deck's super powerful and uses a lot of mana, so I just don't want to give him that chance. Sure. Alright, Forest. So this isn't actually that bad. He attacks me down to 5. I shoot him for 4. Put myself back up to 9. Wait, why did I just get an extra card? Oh, no. I drew an extra card because of this first. Oh, that was bad. I actually don't want to draw any more extra cards because I don't want to. I forgot that I had reduced them down to 0. I don't want to draw any more cards because the damage won't matter. I can draw one more card just fine. But right now I'm going down to 4, up to 9. Oh no, I'm okay. I can take 2 more damage. Oh, he's got part the water wheel. Alright, so I guess I just died. Tried to protect against that, but was unable to do so against the top decks. He gets 2 turns. Alright, so now we know exactly what he's playing, so let's load up on stuff. All this stuff looks great. Probably just don't want even the Lupine Prototypes at all. They seem a little clunky. I'd rather just go pick the brain. Actually, both these call against commands, maybe? Just instant speed discard. 3 Harmless offerings, 2 Dark Petitions. I could add the 4th Harmless offering, or I can play Dark Dwellers, but with 2 call against commands, I feel like I want a Dark Dwellers. I actually kind of feel like I want another Dark Dwellers. Oh, I can't run the Tormented Thoughts out the Lupine Prototypes, and they're so good against them. Alright, so I can't really do this. I've talked myself out of it. I'm just going to cut the other Dark Dwellers and maybe 1 Fury Blade. I could cut a Harmless Offering if I'm really risking it. I'm just going to cut this. Alright. Alright. I'm not exactly sure what the best setup is, but not having the Tormented Thoughts play against him just seems dumb, so I'm going to try it. We'll be right back for Game 3 momentarily. Alright, welcome back. Round 1, Game 3 here. We're playing a discard-based deck. Our opponent is on blue-green, part of the Water Veil. And it's been an interesting match so far. Game 1 was won by a single duress. Game 2 was won by a top deck part of the Water Veil. So I can pretty freely just play this, get a mountain. Alright, what we got? We got Pilgrimage, Explosive Veggies. Alright, I take Pilgrimage here. I guess I take Explosive Veggies with the next one. I could theoretically play a Silent Visitor instead next turn. That's also reasonable. Oh, definitely playing a Silent Visitor now. Not that I'm going to Torment Thoughts him or anything, but having that option is nice. He can't interact with this. He can't cast the spell that I'm going to have with Pick the Brain anyway. Oh man, I kind of want to just go all in on this Torment Thoughts now. Because the Pick the Brain will be active afterwards. I can discard Demonic Pact to it. And then I can Pick the Brain with Kicker. Not that that matters all that much, but I can get his Crusher of Tentacles or whatever he's left with. Whatever he leaves himself with. Wow, he's just sending us to sleep. Okay. Well, in that case, let me skip through this. Skipping through this so I don't have to see the trigger. But we're definitely just going to go on here. He's going to play at least a land and likely Explosive Vegetations go down to 4 cards. And then we're just going to nab them all. I can actually just discard this Pick the Brain. And then we also get to draw a card off of our Asylum Visitor. Get rocked. Get rocked. Get rocked, get rocked, get rocked. Get rocked, get rocked, get rocked. This is why we kept the Torment Thoughts on our deck. Ooh, look at that. Ulamog, Crusher Tentacles, another Explosive Vegetations, and a Den Protector. And I'll take a card, please. Do, 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 do. Oath? Not bad top deck. Where's it lead? Where's it lead? Where is it lead? Where does the rabbit hole lead? Nowhere. Wait, is it bugged? It was bugged before. Wait, come on. Magic Online. Nothing. Wow. That was lucky. Get in for 3, obviously. He's going to Blighted Woodlands. I'm just going to play this Lupine Prototype, so if he does play a card, he's going to be risking death. If he doesn't play a card, I might be able to address it, I guess. Seems better than playing an Asylum Visitor for another card. I only really need a land. I mean, drawing an extra 2 cards is not, it's not terrible. Man, do I just want an extra card? I kind of just want an extra card. I'm not killing him either way. Alright, I'll just get the extra card. Draw 2 cards. Harmlessly offer him something to eat. Alright, we have Lupine Prototype, Duress as an option. He's got Almost Visionary. He can easily draw a 6-drop here and not be able to cast it. Alright. It's Donovan McNabb, whatever he's got out of his hand. No! Defeated. Well, I'm just going to play the... I just play the Fury Blade. I'm trying to figure out if I attack. I definitely don't attack. I'm just going to play the Fury Blade. Fury Blade can attack after discarding. If I had gotten a 6-drop with that play, ooh, I could just discard here to set up something in the future. No, it's fine. If I actually get a 6-drop out of his hand there, I think it's huge. But unfortunately, that process maybe not play Demonic Pact, which maybe is best to play Demonic Pact there. I don't know. But when he keeps a card in hand off of that, he's got 5 mana and Part the Water Rails in his deck. I don't know. It just feels. I guess I'm kind of protected right now, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Let me go to attack. Gonna discard Dark Magician. Only because I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a 4th land or a 5th land. Alright, he's blocking, he's taking 1. That's 5 for me. Now his 3rd blue deals damage to him. I'm playing this. I can shoot him for 4. 2 Lupine Prototypes next turn. Harmless Offering in hand. Can make him discard 2 if he keeps, and then I can play the 2 Lupine Prototypes. But he's going to go up to 3 cards in hand. Okay. So I can't actually make him lose his hand. So I guess I just draw cards. Oh, nope. He played one. Okay, that was great for me. Should not have done that. Get rid of his 2 lands. I'm gonna attack here and get him to trade and put him to 6, just so I have basically guaranteed lethal. I'm gonna play a Lupine Prototype and a Fury Blade. I have 4 damage from this. It's gonna be very difficult for me not to be able to kill him. I didn't want to play 2 Lupines there because if he turns one off, he could turn off both and potentially win, but this gives me a bunch of damage. This gives me some damage potentially. And I could block with this if he does play Part the Water Veil. Oh, which he did. Get another card, I guess. He went down to 5 too to do that. Alright, up to 12. I still think he's in trouble. He's got to leave this back 100%. Yeah, I just put him to... Alright, let's deal 4 damage to this. Let's play for Boating Ruins. Go to combat. I'm going to discard Cinder Barons. And now I'm attacking for more than 12, or for exactly 12, so he's got to block and loses 6/6. He gets to choose what he takes out on the way. So I'm going to play a Lupine Prototype, which can block if you rip apart the Water Veil because he'll have no cards in hand if you cast that. This says 2 modes gone. This it's not a bad draw. Don't think it's going to be enough, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, it's 100% not enough. Draw 2 cards. Nope. Let's give this to him, because why not? I kind of just want him to lose the game to that. That's the double victory. The demonic pact on the stack, quote unquote. All right, we got there. Partially because of our turn 1 duress win. How do I get this down? What is up with you? Okay, what? Alright, I don't know how to do that, but we'll be back. Round 2 coming up here shortly. Conley Woods for TCGplayer, making people lose their hands while we take advantage. So we'll be right back.